check the feed, check the brakes. If it moves in plastic, we talking about it.
You actually go outside in these things? What would you prefer? Yellow spandex?
Yeah. Welcome to the channel.
Damn!
Yeah. Welcome to the channel. Breaking toy news like a siren in the night. Posting figures fresh out the factory.
think you're funny, don't you?
Toy
I know I am. The famous comedian Arnold Braunschweiger.
Decepticons scheming, hit a battle call. Maximus rise, Predacons attack. Beast Wars energy, yeah, we bring it back.
Did you see anything? No, sir. I didn't see you playing with your dolls.
Loki's on deck, yeah, they switching the game. Dr. Wu, magic, shell presence wild. From bots to bricks, still a toy loving child. G.I. Joe locked in, Cobra strike back. Destro slinging Baroness, yeah, the plot stays stacked. Marvel legends pose like heroes in frames. Superheroes saving days, yeah, they live up the name. Imports on deck, joints straight from Japan. Every figure tell a story when it's hit in my hand. This ain't just toys, it's a culture we see. Plastic,
well, I'll tell you, nobody handles garbage better than we do.
Online, we talk it, we break it. Every single time, this ain't just toys, it's a culture we see. Plastic,
You don't remember?
For you, the day bison graced your village was the most important day of your life. But for me, it was Tuesday. What are you smiling about?
Dude, I almost had you.
Moving news rolling like a midnight reel. Box office numbers and what critics feel. From failures to kills, breakdowns on screen, discussing what it means and what could have been. Men on films, vibes, talk cinema deep.
And welcome to Men on Films, the show that looks at movies from a male point of view.
Closing part, reviews with flavor, not scared of debate. If it's fire, we praise it. If not,
Hated it.
Stories to stay. Yeah, we talk movies the proper way. This
I don't remember. Dude, that was like a porno.
That's such an old movie.
Yeah.
Buzzing online, we talk, we break it every single time. This ain't just toys, it's a culture we see. From plastic to pixels, yeah, we give you the feel. We talk, we break it every single time.
Hey guys, welcome to my next review and unboxing. This is the G.I. Joe Classified series, Cobra-La Royal Guard. Now I picked this up from Target. This when they were finally available on their site, they were in stock. I ordered one, and I ordered one for pickup as well. So let's take a look at the packaging and get this sucker open. So try to avoid the reflection. There he is in the packaging. Here is that artwork on the side. G.I. Joe, what is that, 191? The top, same thing, 191 with the Cobra emblem. The back, here's all the accessory like highlights. And then this side has like the tech spec-y thing, and then the QR code. And then on the bottom is the legal stuff and the barcode. So let's get the table out of the way and tilt the camera down a bit and get him out of the box. Did not bring my knife, but that's okay because And use the pointy end of the spudger to pull it out. I've been kind of excited to get this figure in hand. I think they look cool. I am not like some of those Joe fans that are anti-Cobra-La. So get that out of the way. And then here is a look at the figure. The only, like, off the rip, like the only thing I had against it is it was a deluxe figure. I didn't want this to be a deluxe figure, but seeing all the stuff that they added, still, I wish it wasn't a deluxe figure. Just because, you know, you're going to want to arm build the heck out of these, especially with all the different looks that he's got with the different armor bits, the different heads. Let's get all this stuff out. Like that maniacal look on his face on the one that's actually on the body. Looks really good. You know, soft goods. I was not expecting a soft goods tape. And then let's get these wings out. Last thing is the spear. And of course it has the little plastic wire ties. The things that I dread the most. Alright, now we got all that done. Let's take a look at the figure. Oh. And already I was too violent with it. Things are popping off. Huh. Interesting. All right. So let's take a look at the figure. Looks really good. Here he is from the back. Wonder if any of this was reused from the Nemesis Enforcer. It's a pretty big size body. Let's see, let's go over articulation. The head can go down about that far. Not really anything in the back because of the collar. Side to side. Shoulders have a butterfly, kind of, but no real articulation. Shoulders can go up to there. Rotation at the shoulder and a bicep swivel. Pinless double jointed elbows. Wrist rotation, and then there is a hinge, but really no movement. He has an upper torso, but really nothing forward because of this overlay piece. Can rotate at the upper torso, you can rotate at the waist. Legs do drop down, they can go up to there. Nothing really backwards. Splits, you drop them down, you might get a little bit more. Not a whole lot splits wise. Pinless double jointed knees, which are tight. Ankle, tilt back, tilt forward, and then a rocker. boot cut for rotation, but the overlay around it kind of slows it down a little bit. All right, so let's take a look at all the different accessories. Let's see. First off, here is the other head. A little bit of a scar on it. Stoic face. Here is the more traditional helmet, and that blue deco pops. Looks really good. I don't know if that antenna comes off. I'm not going to try it. Then here's the more armored up helmet. It's got a nice looking head crest on it and kind of horns on the side. And then he has a pair of gauntlets with like a bone, almost like hatchet. Same thing on the other gauntlet. He has a pair of shoulder pauldrons for the more armored look. Here's a look at his wings. Kind of has a little bit of that same look to, like that same bluish that they're on the lenses of the helmet. He has a sidearm. I would call this more of like almost like a pole arm, sort of, just not or a halberd. Just the tip's a little bit different. So I'm sure there's a better word to describe it. Here's his sword, but it almost reminds me like a scythe that a Dark Knight would use in Final Fantasy. So yeah, let's put some of this stuff on. Alright, so here he is with all his armor, and I have some things to bring up during the final thoughts. So let's just do a size comparison and then get to the final thoughts. So here he is next to Jada Street Fighter Akuma. Here's Cobra Commander. Now he's on a stand, so that gives him a little bit, but he is got some height on Cobra Commander. Let's do, this is the Marvel Legends retro carded Rhino. And then last but not least, here he is next to Maximum Hulk. And let's move on to final thoughts. Alright, so let's move on to final thoughts. This is going to be a quick one. So I tried putting his wings on him, and it's just, I could get the wings to stick at all. They just wanted to keep popping out. I don't know if it's my copy, or it's just like the balls on the wings weren't enough of a ball to stay in the pegs in the back. And then as I'm trying to peg the wings in, the shoulder pieces fall off, and I was just getting annoyed. It's a shame because I had a lot of anticipation messing with this guy, and kind of a little bit of disappointment. I hope it's just this one, because I do have a second one. I'll see if some of them tolerances are a little bit better, but just beware. Like you might have to do sticky tack or something like that to keep those wings to stay stay in. Other than that, I mean, let's see, articulation, like he has that upper torso cut, but like the overlay, like under his pecs, gets in the way, so you don't really have any forward movement. The head, there's really not a whole lot of movement in the head because of the collar. Wrist, same way with the wrist gauntlets, you can't really move the wrist much other than rotation. Legs, not too bad. But yeah, so I mean, that's kind of a knock on it as well, as their articulation on the box. I think I saw somebody dremelled out something on his torso and was able to give it more articulation in the torso. But sadly, it looks, so the thing is, it looks beautiful. It looks great. All the accessories are nice. But yeah, it's a little bit disappointing with the whole wings and the way the shoulder stuff pops off. So I don't know if I can give a recommendation unless, you know, you're a collect them all type person, but it looks good. And like, I mean, it can pull off some of the stuff. Like, you don't need, like, if you're just going to do like the naked, like not armored up version, then you're probably fine. But once you want to start adding all the bits, you start running into issues. So that's all I got for this one. I thank everybody watching. Hit that like, subscribe, share this video, leave a comment. Let me know if you guys are having any issues plugging your wings in or anything. And then check me out on all the other social medias, on TikTok, X, Instagram, Facebook, posting news, reels, videos, shorts, whatever you want to call them, as news come across my my socials. I'll be putting that stuff up, and then all those news stories will get compiled into a live pre-record on my channel on Tuesdays at 1:30 a.m. It's called News and Review. This week we had quite a few stuff come up, so check it out. And then Thursday nights, 10:30 p.m. Eastern, we'll be doing live blocky builds. And then once we use all the blockies up, we'll probably be figuring out something else to do on Thursdays. Thursdays lives is going to be a thing for the time being. And then lastly, Saturday nights on my channel, 11 p.m. Mental Films, where we talk movies for the whole month of March and the first week of April. We're doing a March Madness thing where we're having movie genres and doing 64 movies and having them duke it out to see who we think is the best movie of those genres. So next up is drama. So check that out. And that's all I got. Have a good one. I'll see you in the next one. Take care and peace.
Talib 910, maybe collects, yeah, that's the name. From shelves to the screen, still playing the game. The YouTube dead, better culture credits. If you love collectibles, this where you step. Instagram scrolls, TikTok clips, sex for the talk, Facebook hits, Twitch going live, yeah, we building a base. Community strong, worldwide space. If you rock with the vibe, don't hesitate. Subscribe to the channel, yeah, elevate. Follow, like, share. Let the algorithm spin. Tap the bell, stay live. Let the journey begin. This ain't just toys, it's a culture we see. From plastic to pixels, yeah, we give you the fee. If it dropped, if it leaked, if it buzzing online, we talk it, we break it every single time.